one thing that makes me sick: people that just say the same thing over and over again. You know, one of the things that I'm talking about is people that say, "Oh, adapt or die." Like you don't have any other choice. You can either adapt at the situation or die. Because if you keep on doing the same thing that you're doing, you're gonna get left behind. People that say, "Oh, you should be learning the AI tools." You should really be learning them. Because if you don't learn the AI tools, someone that knows how to use AI tools is going to be ahead of you. And this for me is very interesting. First of all, I don't think there's a big learning curve to learning how to use AI. There's none. I think the best way to be able to properly use AI tools is to already be very very knowledgeable about any of the specific fields that you are already working in, you know? For example, if I do code, the best thing that I can do is, instead of like maximizing the way that I use AI, the best thing that I can do is to really learn how to code myself and to really understand how things work. Because the best coder in the world is still going to be, very knowledgeable about coding. The best coder in the world is not going to be someone that can just use AI to code. You really need to understand what you're doing. And the best way to do this is by being more knowledgeable about your field, about the thing that you do every day. So really learning how to use these tools is still very, very useful. And it goes to any given knowledge field, I think that is still important to understand how things work. Another example, if you're a musician who uses AI and you only rely on AI, it's not like you're gonna get ahead of people. The people who are able to be very creative, even when using AI tools, are still going to be the ones that really understand how music works, the ones that have good musical intuition. I think this goes for any given field. You still need to understand the foundations. You still need to really be smart. So I think that this thing of saying, "Oh, either adapt or die," I'm like, no, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. And I'll say this: I don't think you are going to be replaced by someone who uses AI. Most likely you're going to be replaced either by people who are simply better than you, or have or maybe don't want or don't need as much money as you, like a cheaper hire for your company, or you're just gonna be replaced by AI. It's not gonna be like someone that uses AI better than you, because the learning curve is not big. I'm sorry. The learning curve is not crazy, and my prediction is that the learning curve is not going to be or to become bigger. I think it's going to become smaller, 100%. So I don't think that you really need to worry about learning how to use these AI tools. They are going to maybe get more advanced in the next few years. And, this is only a paradigm that is not going to last more than 5 years. LLMs, the way that we know them today, they are not going to last much more. They're like in the 2030s. I don't think we're going to be using ChatGPT or Claude the way that we're using it right now. You know, I expect these tools to gain much more autonomy, to become more reliable, so that you don't have to always be there and ask it to give you things, so that it can have some agency to actually start giving you things without even you asking. I think this is where we're headed. But yeah, this is only a prediction. But yeah, I hate when people say that. Let me know if you guys hate it as much as I do in the comment section. Leave a like, subscribe to see much more of this, because this is just gonna be my life now. Just publishing videos on the internet in the hopes of becoming a billionaire. Now I know I'm not gonna become a billionaire, but yeah. See you guys in the next video. Comment, please, subscribe, and like. Kisses.